Hey folks, welcome back to Virgo Sewing. Today I'm bringing you a video on this Kenmore 385 series, which has been through a full overhaul, and I'd love to show you just how well it works. So, for the bobbin, just like any class 15 machine, of which there are many, you drop your bobbin into the case, thread going counterclockwise, put it through the little groove, bring it around through the tension spring, like so, and then just pop it into the machine. For your top threading, bring the thread from the spool pin over to this first thread guide, to the second thread guide here, down through the tension discs, get the thread up on the spring and around this bit here, through this thread guide, through the eye of the take-up lever, through the thread guide again, down through this thread guide, through the last thread guide, which is just above the needle bar, and through the eye of the needle. And we'll bring our thread up by dropping the needle down and up, bringing up our bobbin thread, and now we're ready to sew. So I've got a size 14 needle in here, and I'm going to be working on this pocket fabric, which is from the inside of a pocket. And we'll start with our straight stitch, and we'll just see how she runs. We'll check our tension here, and the stitches are looking very beautiful. Could use the slightest bit more tension. Now I'll decrease the stitch length, and I'll just show you how quickly this machine can run. Very nice and fast, and that was a ridiculously small stitch length. And now I will show you the zigzag stitch. I'll go for a midway zigzag. Check our tension. I find that some machines prefer a slightly different tension for the zigzag, although this one seems to be perfect as it is. And we'll do our widest zigzag just to show. Beautiful. And we'll go back to the straight stitch to show the reverse stitch functions. Just beautiful. And I will show you the stitches that she makes. Over here you can see the lovely top stitches, which look absolutely nice and even, very gorgeous. And they're going to be hard to see because they're set into the fabric quite well, but here are the bottom stitches, which also look quite nice. And there is the zigzag stitch. That's about all I have for this machine today. Oh, it comes with the extension bed, which is very useful if you're doing something other than hemming pants and you want to have a bit of a larger surface working area. And it has this little leg down here that supports it on the table so it's nice and sturdy. You've got your switch for your light, and when you want to wind your bobbin, you simply release the clutch wheel. It was quite frozen before and it took some time to get it released, but it's working perfectly now. And you bring your thread around to this top piece here, put your thread underneath one of the holes in the bobbin, put it onto the spindle, put it onto the hand wheel, and as you hold the thread, you wind it. It's a very common winding process to so many Kenmore machines. It's really not too necessary to show it, as it's not unique to this machine. It's got a new felt spool pad, which is more important than you think. I once had a customer whose thread kept bunching up in the hook race area, and it actually turned out to be because the spool was not moving smoothly, and once I put a felt spool pad on there, the issue ceased to exist. So that's very important to have on there. And as always, when you're not using your machine, it's very nice to keep a piece of fabric underneath and with the presser foot down so that you do not put strain on the spring and so that your feed dogs do not get ruined. Thanks for watching. This could be the machine for you.